Next movie. The two stars of The Dream Life of Angels shared the Best Actress Award at the Cannes Film Festival last May, and no wonder. There was no way to choose one of these women over the other because their performances and their characters are so closely linked. The film stars Elodie Boucher as Issa, a homeless backpacker who arrives in a small town and gets a job in a garment factory and becomes friends with another worker named Marie, played by Natasha Renier.
T'es un mec, toi? Non. Et le videur, là, il te plaît pas? Ça va pas.
Issa moves in with Marie in a flat where she's house-sitting, and now the two new friends goof around after work, flirting with strange guys.
C'est qu'elle vous suit depuis plusieurs mois déjà. Et elle est très timide, elle n'ose pas vous parler, mais elle connaît tout de vous. Elle sait que vous êtes quelqu'un de très bien, que vous avez beaucoup d'argent. Mais le problème, elle est timide et elle vient d'une couche sociale beaucoup moins élevée que la vôtre, et ça arrive.
Then Marie gets caught shoplifting and is saved from arrest by the owner of a club. The club owner thinks he might have a favor coming, and at first, she disagrees. But eventually, almost against her own will, Marie becomes the man's lover.
Ici, vous avez la chambre 302. On va vous accompagner tout de suite. Jean-Luc, s'il vous plaît.
Bonjour, monsieur. Mademoiselle.
Viens, là, ça commence à devenir gênant. Viens.
And that's really all just the setup for the emotional payoff of The Dream Life of Angels, which is an uncommonly perceptive movie about sexuality. Marie doesn't like this guy that she's sleeping with, but she lets him come between herself and Issa just because she's been programmed to choose sex above friendship. Issa may have been a homeless drifter, but Marie is an emotional drifter, and that can be even more dangerous. It's remarkable the way the movie sees these two women so sharply and watches so closely as Issa tries to save her friend from self-destruction.
The thing that struck me about this from the opening scene was how real it was and how real it looked. She has a scar over her right eyebrow. And then I've seen a publicity still. She doesn't really have a scar. They put that in so we would say, well, this is a real person. They don't explain it because the assumption is the audience is smart enough to understand.
Yeah.
And I wonder if, you know, the reason they both should have won Best Actress, you can't separate the two because they're poles of the same person. Did you think about that? One blonde, one dark, one up, one down.
One from out of town, one from here, but both of them looking for something they don't have. You know, as I looked at this movie, I thought, it's often said European movies are about adults, no matter what their age. And Hollywood movies are about teenagers, no matter how old they are. And I thought, compare these two girls who are about the same age, just a little older maybe, than some of the people in 10 Things That I Hate About You. These are people with life experience, with love experience, with ideas, with personalities. And the Hollywood characters just seem like fluff in comparison.
A couple of reasons. One is this script is more than a script. The film is more than a film. It's literature. The director, it's his first film, Eric Zanko, was 43 years old when he made his first film. In Hollywood, if you don't make your first film by the time you're 17, you're too old for the business.
The Dream Life of Angels, this one is not playing in 3,000 different theaters, but it's worth looking for. When we come back...